calling all Rangers. The Rangers Initiative have begun. What's up, everybody? I'm B-Mac, and I'm calling all Rangers from all over the universe and different dimensions, and welcome you to the Rangers Initiative. And today on the Rangers Initiative, I'm going to be reviewing the latest episode of Power Rangers Beast Morphers, Episode 6, Hangar Heist. Now, with this, I'm just going to tell you what happens in the episode, and then at the end, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the episode. That's what we're going to start doing, and let's start this now. So the episode starts off with Devin and Nate. Now, Nate is building something in the hangar right now. Remember last episode where they captured that huge robot? They still have it there, and Nate is trying to figure out how to use that robot and maybe take parts from that robot to use it. But what he does figure out that they have Morph-X signatures. So what that means is he can take that and use that, so when the Rangers are under attack or when they're about to be attacked, he can see that before it happens. Not like telepathy or something like that, but he can scan it or read it before it happens, so to let the other Rangers know what's gonna happen. But Devin, he's like, you know what? That's all cool and all, but hey, I need some Morph-X because we built some rockets outside and we use some Morph-X to blast it off. And I'm like, so we can use Morph-X for recreation activities now, not to use it to maybe, I don't know, make the Rangers better, stronger, faster, who knows, but hey, I digress. But anyways, so they go to the park, Devin's there, and first person with the rocket is Ravi, and his rocket looks pretty cool. He blasts this off, his works. And then the next one is Ben and Betty. Y'all know who Ben and Betty is, the bulk and skull of this Power Rangers. So they come, they have a rocket, and their rocket belongs to their father, which is the general, and he loves that rocket. So they end up blasting that rocket off. We already know what's gonna happen. They end up messing up, and the rocket goes somewhere else, so they have to find it. And we'll get to that later because they're gonna find it, and something's gonna happen when they find it. But it's Devin's turn. So now it's Devin's turn, and Ravi, he immediately says, or he notices that, hey, your rocket looks cool, but the fins are in the wrong spot. And I think it's gonna mess up because Devin's like, I got this. In rocket simulators, I'm the best, I have the highest score. So he ends up pressing the button, the rocket blasts off, and when the rocket blasts off, it messes up in the air. It does like this in the air, and then it crashes. Then he's like, I don't know what happened. And Ravi's like, well, I already told you that the fins were in the wrong spot. And he was like, Devin's like, look, man, hey, I already told you, man. I know what I'm doing. It's not that. You're getting on my nerves with that. So then it goes to the next scene, and it goes to the cyber dimension with Evox and his minions. And Evox tells his Avatar Rangers that, hey, I'm pretty upset, and also you guys let the robot be captured, so now they can find out how I work. They can find out, what I'm trying to do and how to get out. They can find out more about me. That can't happen. Y'all need to do something. So Roxy, she decides the idea, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna recapture the robot that they captured in the last episode. I'm gonna go down to the hangar. So that ends up happening. But before that happens, it goes back to the Rangers and in the battle simulator. Now, if you remember earlier this week, I did a preview for this episode, and they actually had a preview up where they're in the battle simulator, and it's right there. So they're in that battle simulator, and remember Devin and Ravi, they go at it, because Devin's not listening to Ravi at all, and Ravi's like, I've done this simulator before with Blaze and Roxy. He's like, oh, that means I can't do it. That means they're better than me. So Devin, he storms off. The commander follows him, and the commander's like, Devin, I'm a little disappointed in you, and I thought you were better than this. And Devin's like, you know what? I always trust on my instincts, and Ravi's always saying this stuff. I always say, just listen to me, and let me control everything. And the commander, she's like, look, you're a great leader, you have great instincts, but sometimes even a leader can be wrong, and you have to listen to the people that you're leading, the other Rangers. Then it goes back to Ben and Betty, and they're still looking for their rocket. They actually find their rocket, but then they also notice that Roxy is right in front of the hangar where they captured the robot from the last episode. And Roxy's there, so she's like, hey, let's go. So she ends up going in there, and she teleports another monster in there. And Ben and Betty calls the commander and say, Commander, hey, send the Rangers. The Rangers end up going over there and are fighting. And this new monster that they're fighting, actually can melt stuff. Like it has like a container that was full of acid and that can melt stuff. And the Rangers find that out because right when they're about to fight them, this is before they morph. Right when they're about to fight them, the monster shoots at them, and they jump over a table. And Devin, he's quick with it, puts the tables up. Put the table up in front of them, and it melts the table. And it's funny because this part, the monster's like, it's melting time. And Devin's like, nah, bruh, it's morphing time. And they morph. I thought that part was pretty cool. They begin fighting, and once they begin fighting, while they're fighting, Scrotto teleports in, and he's like, okay, I can pick up some stuff from this hangar. This is like a shopping spree for me because the Rangers are distracted with Roxy and this new monster. So he's just grabbing stuff. Hey, I need that. Hey, I need that. Oh, I like this. And then he notices a robot helmet, which I didn't know it was a robot helmet. If you look at the last episode, I even pointed out, I was like, yo, what is that? What is that right there? Is that a Ranger helmet? No. It's a robot helmet. And Scrotto gets it, like, hey, I need that. Because I was thinking the last episode, they're not going to put that in front of the camera like that, and it's not going to be used. I'm thinking they're going to use that for another Ranger. No. Scrotto has that now. He gets that, he teleports out of there, bam. And then Roxy, she teleports out of there, leaving the Rangers to be trapped, because when she teleports out, she does something, she presses some button, and the doors start closing, so the Rangers can be trapped in there, because not only is the Ranger trapped in there, she actually turns on a robot that they actually captured. So the robot, he's trying to get out of the chains, and he's also firing missiles at any and everybody. So Roxy, she does actually teleports out of there, and the Ranger's trying to figure out something, like, and then Devin's like, I need a plan. And Robbie's like, no, I got you. He grabs Devin, throws him out the door right before the door closes, and Devin's like, what are you doing? I can't leave you guys. Like, no. He's like, Robbie's like, no, Devin, hey, you're faster than us. That way you can handle the monsters that's outside, because while they were inside, Evok sent a monster down, a huge monster down, to attack the city and steal more effects from Battle Grid headquarters. So Robbie's like, no, go do that, and we'll handle this monster inside here. And Devin's like, all right, I'll go. So he goes, and Zoe and Ravi are fighting a monster inside. They end up defeating that monster pretty handily. I mean, all he had was that little acid spray, and you take that away, he's trash. But they end up defeating that monster with the beast-x cannons. But you think everything's over with. No. They have to deal with the robot that Roxy turned on. So that robot's still firing missiles at them, and they're like, Devin, we need you. He gets in his Zord, and he's fighting a new monster outside in his battle mode. He's fighting that monster, and he quickly realizes that this monster's pretty strong. He needs help. So the commander tells the Jackrabbit robot and the Gorilla robot, hey, go get your Zords to go help out Devin. So they get in the Zords to go help out Devin. But while they're doing that, Devin gets he comes up with an idea to get the monster's thing that he's shooting to spray acid, because this monster, he has acid too as well. So he gets it, he somehow gets his hand, and he sprays the hangar door with the acid. So once he does that, it melts the hangar door, and Ravi and Zoe notice it. They jump out of there right before the robot that's turned on fires a missile at them. They jump out of there, and they're about to fall, and their Zords come and pick them up. So now you have Ravi, Zoe, and Devin all in their Zords now, and they're preparing to fight this monster outside. And once again, they quickly realize this monster's pretty strong. Hey, we need to Megazord. And then Devin, he's feeling a little cautious because you know what he did before, but at the same time, he's still confident, like, let's do this. And Robbie's like, no, hey, Devin, let's do this. So they fire a missile at him, and right before they're about to sync up, it's like, all right, let's sync up. Let's put our shields up. Great idea. Where was this idea? Let's keep going with this episode, and I'll tell you why I thought this was a great idea. But they put when they transform into the Megazord, there's a shield up, and the monsters try to shoot their missiles at the Rangers while they're trying to sync up and transform into the Megazord. Once they transform to the Megazord, this Megazord is a beast. This beast-Megazord, beast-x-megazord, I think that's what it's called. He is a beast because the monster shoots like rockets at him, and they open up this shield, and it opens up like this, and it has like this stuff, like this invisible stuff in it, and the missile goes in there, and it goes like to another dimension or something. But that's their shield. And once again, they end up destroying this monster very easy because they have this Megazord now, and this Megazord is a beast. And after that's over, they go down to the Rangers, and they're talking with Ben and Betty, and they found the rocket and they actually fixed it and everything. And then Devin and Robbie, they actually make up, like, you know what? And Devin's like, hey, you know what? I'm sorry for acting like that. You know what? I need to trust you more. And I appreciate everything you're doing. And Robbie's like, it's okay. We're friends. We're Rangers. We're teammates. This is what teams do. And the episode goes off like that. Now, here are my thoughts, real quick. First, we're gonna go with what I last left off was with the Zords. I've been watching Power Rangers for years, even though I fell off for a little bit and started watching them. But I always notice from Mighty Morphin all the way up to Beast Morphers now, when they're in their Megazord, when they're in their Zords and they come together and they're doing all that stuff, why is the monster just standing there not doing nothing, not doing anything? So if I was a monster and I see them trying to sync up, I'm gonna go over there hit him with a sword, fire a missile, I'm gonna do something. So I thought this was a good idea by the creators to be like, you know what, hey, while they're syncing up, we're gonna put a shield up so that way they can sync up and not be interrupted by any monsters or anything. That's a smart idea. Good job on the creators for doing that. Thank you, Hasbro, or whoever was a part of that. Thank you for doing that. Second, I know Devin's the leader, and I like him as the leader. Trust me, I really do like him as the leader, and he has great instincts, and like his skill wise, second to none. Devin's skill wise, second to none. Even though I still feel like the Yellow Ranger, I like her out of all the other Rangers. She's cool. Her right here, that Jackrabbit, she's cool. But Devin has never really been in a position to lead, even though his father is a mayor, and I'm pretty sure growing up he's taught him leadership skills, and it helped. But at the same time, you have somebody like Ravi who's been training to be a ranger. He's been through all the training simulations. He knows what's going on. So if I'm a leader, that's the first person I'm going to is like, yo, hey, me and Zoe we haven't been rangers, but you, my friend, you've been a ranger before, so, or you was trained to be a ranger. What do you think about this? I'm gonna ask him. So I thought that was another good concept by the creators to be like, you know what, hey, yeah, Devin, he's cool, he's a beast, but at the same time, he's inexperienced compared to Ravi. So I thought it was pretty cool. And now we know who's second in command. It's Ravi. He's second in command. Even though I still feel like the Yellow Ranger, she's a beast. Okay, she's still a beast. You know, her and the Red Ranger to me are like, they keep going back and forth. These episodes, they keep going back and forth. Today, the Red Ranger, he took over. He's the best to me now, but she's still up there. But anyways, what else I think of this episode? Oh yeah, I like the simulators. I think I mentioned that before. I like the simulators because, you know, they're training. They need to train. They need to become better rangers. I think the simulators help. This whole Battle Grid headquarters thing, this was just a good idea because besides yes, the government is backing them, but this is a good idea. This is a really good idea because now they keep training to become better rangers to protect themselves from outside forces. Even though I feel like they use the Morph-X like they use it like it's candy, bro. Like they can use it to do anything. Morph-X can do anything. You know, they tapped into the morphing grid, got Morph-X, and now they use it for basically anything. You know, I'm like, well, the villains are trying to do what y'all trying to do, but just, you know, in a bad way. So I get that, but hey, you know, this episode was still pretty cool. You know, it's our first Ranger tension, and I'm glad we got that. And you know, even though it was a tension, I'm glad at the end of the episode they united. Just like this shirt, they united and came together. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. And if you guys enjoyed this review, feel free to like, share, and that button right there, I'm calling all Rangers to subscribe. Also, you see the videos right over here, those videos right over there, go ahead and click those videos for more Power Ranger content that I'm putting out every single week. And remember, greatness is within you. Let's bring it out together. I'm out. Peace. Calling all Rangers. The Ranger Initiative have begun.